The body is a very simple instrument. If you misuse it, you have no other place to live.
My name is Clarice Drew, and I'm here in the studio today with the distinguished Dr. Llaila Afrika. Dr. Afrika, welcome.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Great to have you. Dr. Afrika, you do phenomenal work. You've got outstanding books to prove all of that, and your passion is health care, and predominantly with an emphasis on what is good for us as African American people. I'd like if we could start briefly, just tell us a little bit about your passion, what led you to that, and why you feel qualified to share with us the information that should make a difference in our lives.
Well, essentially I started changing my health 1970 and started reading books about health and going to seminars and lectures, and I noticed they never mentioned black people or Africa in any way when they talked about nutrition and health. And it kind of irritated me. I said, we must have contributed something. I mean, we built the pyramids, we did this, we must know something about eating. And that set me on a journey of researching, and I used to collect just information. So a sentence here, a paragraph there about the origins of health. Mm-hmm. And the ancient medical books, the Ibis Papyrus, the Moscow Papyrus. That book is quoted directly by Hippocrates, the Moscow Papyrus. And I found out that we were the ones who started nutrition. It comes from an Egyptian word, mina, which we get the word menu from. So the whole concept of nutrition, especially natural medicine and natural foods, comes from Africa. And I found that out and had the documentation of when they examined the fossil remains in the pyramids. And so what they had in the mummy's stomach was whole grains, no bleached white flour, no white sugar, no milk. And I said, oh, we were into natural foods. And that started me on this journey to get the information out to other people.
So Twinkies were not allowed?
No. That's
no Twinkies in our mummies?
No, that wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
But we got to empower ourselves some kind of way to take this a little bit serious here. You don't want to go out the way you're going out. You weren't born with all of these diseases, born losing your teeth, dandruff, funky feet, skin breaking out. You weren't born this way, but you're trashing your body. And somebody's got to tell you you're trashing your body. Because you're getting into all of these diseases, you know you're dying, your friends are dying, this one's got heart problems, this one has arthritis, this one has prostate disease. And so you have around you examples of what will happen to you if you keep eating the way you're eating. We're in a crisis here. That crisis is black men are becoming infertile, prostate disease. You pick up the paper, there's always somebody with it. So you know it's something amok here. Something's going on here. 50% of the black women have fibroid tumors, and 1/3 of the couples are infertile. Something is going on here. So I don't know what it takes to have a wake-up call. All I know is that when we came over here from Africa, we were 90% cavity-free. And most of you don't even have all your teeth, which is pitiful. So we have to say, why are we having all of these diseases at a higher rate than any other race in America? Why do we have the highest diabetes rate? Why is this? Why do we have the highest high blood pressure rate? Why are we going blind at the highest rate of any other racial group? What's going on here? You say, well, maybe it has something to do with junk food. Just maybe.
And they're known for symptom treating. They're good at disease pathology, the cause of disease, and treating a symptom, but they never treat the cause.
Just how does this work?
Well, they believe if they kill the cancer cells, wherever they clustered at, where they had the large amount at, they kill those cells. And they do that by killing the healthy cells as well. They either radiate them, which is like charcoal, and burn them out with lasers. And they kill the healthy cells in the process. Or they use chemical or chemotherapy to kill the disease cells and the healthy cells in the process. And the theory is that the cancer is located in one organ, or in the liver, or it's in the uterus. But if it's in the blood, it's all over the body. If I take chemotherapy, I will get sick, and I'm healthy. what's the chances of someone who's sick taking it being healthy if it makes a healthy person sick? Duh.
My name is Burley. 3 years ago, I met Dr.Afrika concerning my high blood pressure and my heart palpitations. Dr.Afrika introduced me to the formula for my high blood pressure. I do not have high blood pressure anymore, and I do not have the heart palpitation anymore. I'm really thankful that I met Dr.Afrika.
I came across a crossover diet when I was doing research for holistic cures for my arthritis. And after starting the diet, first I was a little skeptical of it, but once I started, I noticed quickly within just a few weeks, my arthritis started going away. I just felt better, I had a lot more energy. Just overall, I feel so much better.
Through discipline and through introspection, looking within myself, I found that I don't need to eat what my brain tells me it wants me to eat. And I found out I can eat and enjoy what I want to eat, and I want to eat what's good, right, and balanced for my system. And that means the processed foods are gone. The refined sugars are gone. And I feel great. I have a great time. I eat great foods. It's been the best thing that ever happened to me.
I think there are some people who are lucky enough or disciplined enough to look at food as fuel.
Oh, good.
I think there are others, aside from the emotional connection, who look at food as, to some extent, entertainment. They enjoy eating.
Yeah, sure.
How do you move from enjoyment of eating to thinking about food as fuel?
Well, this is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy now. Food is made to taste good with chemicals.
Dr. Afrika cured me of several illnesses, from common colds to not smoking and also to fibroid therapy. And I have been using these formulas and I am feeling 100% better. And they work. I've seen him deal with heart diseases. I've seen him deal with elderly people and young people. Dr. Afrika does not insist on anything. He just tells you what you need to do. And then you in turn can decide how you want to deal with that. Because to change immediately is a hard task. And he will tell you, he's very patient, and he will tell you, take your time, do a little bit at a time. And you will find that does work.